Hello and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. It is December. We've had a load of money go out the account, so we've only got £2,074 in the account now. There's a lot of mineral feed here, and there's 14,000 litres in the mixer. That's just crazy. We've got so many potatoes and everything. Right, the first thing we need to do today is to repair this. Not quite in the trigger. Well, let's get it a little bit closer then. Just a little bit. Hopefully that should do it. Or I'll have to move my workshop at some point. No, it's still not. Oh dear. Oh, I do have a weeder. That's good. Well. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I will have to move my workshop. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Let's move the seeder over into the other side of the shed, because we've now moved the sprayer, so we don't need to worry about having that over there. And then maybe we could get a little bit closer to the workshop. Or can I not? Could I not work on the? No, I must be able to work on it, even though it's on hire purchase. It would be really silly not to be able to work on it. I know you can't do much on leased equipment. Not even sure whether you can repair leased equipment, actually. I'm not sure. I think you can. Right, let's tuck this in here instead. Shouldn't need it this close, because the seeder wasn't. Unless it was just the fact that there was too many things in the trigger, but I don't... Oh, dear. I don't think that was the case either. No, there we go. Right then, repair 11,000. Well, I haven't got the money for that. Oh, no. Well, that is a bit disappointing. £11,000. Well, I guess we'll just have to not do that straight away. It is December. How can we make some money in December? Silage, right. So the silage is the best it can be at the minute, but it says it's better in March, which is really odd, because silage is usually better in December, January time. There it is. Oh, well, there's not much difference between the sales anyway. Not much difference at all. It says September's the best on here, actually, so not sure what that's all about, but basically it's at the best price anyway, pretty much. So, really what we could do with is... we really could do with an auto stacker. Renting an auto stacker is going to be quite a lot of money. And you know the drill. When we rent an auto stacker, we put it down to times 1 time. Oh, these are all square bale auto stackers. That one, it would be that one. How much are we talking? Oh, I don't even have enough money to lease it. Oh, that's a pain. So, we've got all the silage in here as well. To sell. In fact, the stuff in the field, is that even fermented yet or not? Might not be even fermented yet. Let's have a quick look. Because we only wrapped it up last episode. Fermenting 78%. So it will be done in this episode. Just not right now. So, what else have we got that we could sell? The hay is obviously good, but once again, auto stacker. What else have we got? Really, not a lot at all. Need to wait till January, February time for the price to be good on these things. Right, well, I'll tell you what we could do. Let's pop over to the orchard and get all the trees watered again. We'll take the Massey Ferguson. And we'll go and get that done. By the time that we've done that... Oh, hello. We've frozen the game. Just because we wanted to get into a tractor. Oh, there we go. We're in. Yeah, by the time we've got that done... hopefully the silage will be fermented. I don't even know if the trees will have finished producing their apples or not. I really don't know. But it's worth a look. If they have, obviously we can get all the productions underway again. Going to focus on the apple sauce. However, I do want to get to the 4,000 litres of apple juice that creates an IBC. So I'll have to try and be careful about that and sort of not to put too many apples in there. Right. I'll see you over there and we'll get this sorted. If we have to, we'll maybe have a look at contracts to do this month. See if there's any contracts we can do to be able to get the money to repair the New Holland. Well, and to repair this, to be perfectly honest. Both need repairing. I really would like to sell the silage, so I guess the best thing to do would be to get the money to lease the auto stacker. Get all the silage sold, and then repair the machines with the money we make from that. We don't need the silage. It's sort of there just to make a bit of money. You don't make as much money on FS25 with silage as you did in FS22, but it is there. Oh, that's beautiful sunshine, isn't it? Shining through like this. Really nice. Well, I said I'd see you over there, but we're very nearly there now, aren't we? Because I've been waffling. I do like to waffle. Anyway. Yeah, there's no sort of field work or anything to do this episode. Unless, of course, we get to the stage of being able to roll the grass. That would be amazing. Someone's put a gravel track down here. I thought this was all mud. Oh dear. I thought that corn was being left rather late. It's all withered now. As you would expect in December. Really rather cold. Just as it is in the UK at the minute. Temperature has really, really dropped. Freezing outside it is. Right then. We'll just hop out and have a look at how the trees are doing to start with. So it's not finished working through all the water yet. But it's looking good. Honey is being produced. No bees at the minute, but honey is being produced. We have 385 litres of honey there, which is amazing. So, I think what we'll do is we'll get the trees watered, like I said, which will at the very least get us through to January. And then I shall have a look at getting the apples that we've got into the productions. I think that would be a good plan. Right, that's probably as much as I can do at the minute because the applesauce is working through in the apple cooker. It looks like that's switched off for some reason, don't know why. Out of space. We'll spawn a pallet then. Why wouldn't it spawn anything? Apple press. Change output. That's really strange. I wonder if the update to the game has meant that we have to get our own IBCs here now, like the IBC that I sold. Oh. Well, I suppose that's possible. Apple juice 71. Apple juice 81. What does that mean? Right, okay, well, that has now stopped. So, apple juice production has now stopped. We could do with emptying it somehow. But when is it best to sell? February. So in February we can come back with the trailer to maybe use that to empty it. Maybe. In the meantime, apple sauce production is underway. We'll have to keep coming back and sorting that out. I wonder if this universal tank will... Yeah, it does say it'll take apple juice, which is good. So that's a positive. I mean, I could... Terminal group? Oh, I see, it's for the... Alright, change the tip side to left. And that will empty the water into there. And then we can try filling up the tank with apple juice. Although it's not a very big tank. There might be a better one. Not in there. Transport barrels, universal tank, so... Yeah, that might be a better one. 7,000 though. Well, first of all, let's just see if it goes into this tank, or if this is just configured as a water tank and therefore it won't go in, but it's worth a try. I can't remember if we've generated... I don't think we have generated an apple juice IBC since the game updated, have we? So maybe it has changed. Right. No, so the tank's configured for water, which obviously isn't going to work. So I think we probably need to get an IBC. In the meantime, we can take this back to the farm and fill it up with water again for next time. And yeah, the apple sauce production can continue. We'll have to keep coming back and putting apples into it, which is fine. We can do that. But by the time we get back to the farm, it'll probably need some more again, so we'll just skip back and do that. Right, we are back at the farm. We are filling up the water bowser. We can just skip back to here and get the next load into the apple sauce production. Pick it up from this way so the door doesn't close. There we go. And there we are. And we're carrying on once again. Right, that can stay there for a bit. I did just think of something else that we had to do and then immediately forgot what it was. I think that it might be best to get a different flatbed trailer and load it up manually. I know it's a lot quicker and easier to do it with an autoloader, but yeah. If we get a different flatbed trailer and load it up manually, then we could get that Bailey trailer. Look at that. That's huge. I don't want to use the other auto load because I don't think it's as good. It's just not as realistic. There's the pond trailer that I'm using on Kinleg, or the Marshall trailer. Actually, the Marshall one would be very good. And if we were to get it on hire purchase, we could do it with a 10% deposit. Oh, monthly cost is quite large. That's only if you go for a year. If we go for it over 5 years, £182. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So, we shall get the Massey Ferguson hooked up to that trailer, get back to the field and start loading them up with the telehandler. We've done it in the past. We will do it in the future. We just need to load up. There we go. Easy peasy. If you ignore all the bits that were really hard. Oh god. Doesn't get any easier, does it? Right. Okay. Right. First load loaded up. Now, where am I taking it? Silage here. Livestock dealership, which should be down the road. It is. Good. Okay. Well, there's 121,000 litres off to the shops. And I think I can say with confidence that this will give us enough money to repair the New Holland. Then it'll be a case of loading up everything that's in the field and wait until that's fermented, but that may not be... Well, we'll probably sell that in January. I would think that's the best thing to do. But if we load it up and get it off the field, at least we could roll the field today. At least that's the plan. But I'd say 121,000 litres is not bad in one lot to sell. As I said before, you don't get as much money on FS25 for silage as you do on FS22. But it's going to be a fair chunk anyway. Hopefully enough money to repair both tractors and that signpost. I guess over here? Are we guessing over here? Maybe? In the bale area? Let's just reverse it in. But yeah, I guess this is where we sell them. If we can line the trailer up anyway. Right, you ready? Ah. Well, fantastic amount of money in, so that's good. Up to £41,000, which will get us through the next few months of hire purchases, I think, or the next month of hire purchase, as well as getting the tractors repaired. So what we'll do is we'll go back up to the farm, repair the New Holland. Probably also repair the Massey Ferguson. And then we'll load up the bales that are in the field. I think we'll keep them on their side for this loading experience. They can then stay on the trailer until January, when the price is supposed to be even better. So let's see if we can nudge this one in as well. Repair both at the same time. It's not until you park the tractors close to each other that you realise how much bigger the New Holland is. And it's not actually. It doesn't actually look that much bigger, does it? I suppose a little bit, but not a lot. Right then. Repair Massey Ferguson. We're not going to repaint. No point in repainting. Repair New Holland. Beautiful. That's the wrong one. Oh, that's the right one. There we go. So, time to get the bales collected up off the field. Quick check of the animals. Tell you what, it'd be better to go and put the next load of apples into the apple sauce machine. This is a fair chunk of bales. Right. Let's quickly hop over to the orchard. Run around in a circle. And then get the next load in. It's going to take a lot longer for us to work through these apples than if we were just doing apple juice. But when we come around to selling them all, it'll be much better. Lively lot. Right. I'll come back one of these times and they'll be exploded all over the place. Right, anyway. That's that. This is this. I wonder if you buy something on hire purchase, can you then sell it? Because that potato harvester, I don't see us using again. If we go into the menus, vehicles, sell, 386,162. If you go into the hire purchase agreements, where is it? Is it that one? I don't know. What was it called? Grimy Veritron TerraTrack. Well, it's not there, is it? What's the biggest? Well, yes, it is. It is there. Sorry. Right, so you could settle it early for £430,000. But if we sell it now, so that wouldn't cover the settlement cost. Right, let's get these loaded up. Right, we are done. We are loaded up. It's not all silage. In fact, I don't think any of it is silage, but by January it will be. Oof, what a palaver. Right, pop that back in there. Get it all strapped on. Ah, look, we have got 30,000 litres of silage and 93,000 litres of grass still. So it's getting there, but it's not there yet. We will just leave it all on the trailer and sell it next time in January. And I think we're going to be rolling the field next time as well, because yeah, it's been a bit of a long episode. Gonna go down and gonna go over and restock the apple sauce production. Keep that running, but essentially we just need to produce applesauce as fast as we possibly can until it gets through to February. Hopefully, we'll be able to produce quite a bit. Especially if I stay down here and wait for it, but at the minute, we're running short of apples again. Right. Anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.